issues are my issues. And that's why I say, you know, I've learned that you need to be mindful of whatever your habits are and figure out where your leg hold traps. It's like you're running through the woods. You run through the woods, you know. Everybody has their own little trap because we've all got our own speech patterns and our own habits, and it sneaks in. It sneaks in. So what is happening on the E's when you caught yourself? You probably didn't catch yourself on every E. Some E's were more open than the others. What happened to set you up for the place that you weren't successful? Yes.
Part of it was when I remembered that I had to do my oi and try to keep
Yeah.
that part up and
Yeah.
that if I didn't do that, then I went ee!
Right.
And if I was in my oi, then it was
Yeah.
more of an
Yeah.
Right.
I think part of it is just getting used to that. It's easier to stay in the posture than to in it and out of it, in it and out of it, in it and out of it. The energy that it takes to try to restate that somewhere in the middle of the song is really, really difficult. So it's actually easier to just, like the game is just to try and stay in it and see, no, you're not going to get me there. No, you're not going to get me there. No, you're not going to get me there. What if you sang this song thinking of nothing but that? Like, I'm in the right space right now, and I'm going to maintain the space no matter what happens, and just be really gentle with your articulation. Don't think too much about the articulation. Don't think about the feeling or about singing. Just do nothing but, I'm going to stay in the game. Here's the space. I'm going to stay in the game no matter where I am, no matter where I am, no matter where I am. If it looks like it's hard, then just lighten up. Chances are it's going to match exactly what's going on in the poem. By the way. So why don't we sing this one more time, and all I want you to do is figure out, how am I not going to get sucked out of the game? The game. Of all of this, you know? And if you sing it half volume, that's okay too. I don't care. Focus on staying in the game, not in and out of it, because you just love the fact that sound's coming out of your body and you start emoting. It's like, okay, you get back to emoting, but right now I want you to match that staying in the game, staying in the game, no pressure. All ease, it's like energy, okay? Let's go.
And I love the way you're directing, Colin. Are you gonna?
Yes, I keep doing that. So I want you to direct as if you're right in the game. It's going to be very small stuff. Just stay right in the game. So they're reading the game, not the song, okay? This is an exercise, okay? If you need to close your eyes to do it, that's fine too, you know? But stay in the game. Notice what wants to take you out, resist it, stay in the game.
My love.
Desire roam. Just kind of remind ourselves of how that was our dreams and where everybody else is living their dreams. While you're away, I hope you follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
Remember we talked about
Yes, we did.
it's not a separate breath for every syllable.
No.
It's one breath. Follow your dreams. And I would say even there, you want to almost push your belly button out. Follow your dreams. Try it. Try pushing it in and saying, follow your dreams. Try it again. Follow your dreams. Right, now try pushing your belly button out when you do follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
It speaks for itself. So, but I think you meant the whole notes, the whole breath.
Where
The breath covered.
The breath.
Dreams. Okay, so these. While you're away, follow your dreams and let your dreams and let your that build there is important because it's giving a signal to the other three parts that they get air. So dreams, other three parts, your dreams, let. You just keep expanding it until it's right before let. You'll know because you'll hear the leaves going, and, okay? She's not going to direct it. So stay in the game, and when you need tone flow, let everything up here expand. Everything lower, expand. Without collapsing, you've got to let this raise, but everything else expands. Follow your dreams. Remember, it's not a separate breath for every syllable. Just one per phrase. Got it? Stay the game. Fight for the game. Use everything. You are just doing nothing but working with the actual instrument now. Okay? Huh. Huh. Yeah. 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 All right. That's what we want. Stay in that place the entire song. Every breath, everything. Especially breaths. You're going to want to close it down. Dreams and let, dreams and let. That space has got to be as vibrant as the music that you plan on making. Okay? Got it? Let the air just hit the back of your throat. Bob's your uncle. My love, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams and let your heart's desire roam free. Nice. No worry, oh, just see the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from the tropic Isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Smiling. Just remember when a dream appears. You belong to me, and I'll be so alone without you. I'll be alone, and maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Keeping your game, big boy. Corona. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember till you're home again, you belong to me. Yes, to me. And I'll be alone, so alone, baby, alone without you. When you are gone, I pray, my darling, maybe, gotta say maybe that you'll be lonesome shaping.
quit thinking about whatever it is that they're doing, I really don't know. So, by the way, when we walk off stage and you all gather around and say, how did we do? Don't know. I won't have a clue. I'll have to tell you the good time I had in my own.
We last night, like, well, how did it feel? So how did that feel?
Good.
Did it feel good?
It felt really resonant.
It was really resonant.
Wow. Really?
Yes. Yeah, it was very resonant. So focusing on just the game, you should have seen your faces too. Because you looked like you were deeply involved in what you were doing. So you don't have to fake a story. You were all like, you were almost excited about what you could do. Because you were exploring what you could do. It's pretty interesting, right?
It's really fun to watch your face, Connie, because I can't even watch your hands.
I forgot about
Because
the.
I'm
Just
watching
watching
your
your
face.
face.
Leading with the emotion.
Yeah.
That's the way it
How
works.
else to do it.
That's pretty good. That's all you gotta do, right? Because they know the sonic
I know,
equivalent
right?
of what their emotional truth is. You know, that's good. So, is there anybody here that was like, that sucked? Or, wow, that was easier than I thought?
It was easier than I thought. I had to remind myself a couple times.
Stay in it, stay in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easier to keep the plate stuff this time, between dreams and.
Yeah.
Leave the hand out.
I love the handout, but I just kept going.
We're any non-believers. Let's just for fun, forget everything that you've ever done. Let's go back to the old way of directing and just autopilot the way that you used to. You ready? Here we go.
I don't think
I tell you, it's important to do this. It's important to do this because your body needs to know what its options are. You need to know not only what you want, but you also know you need to know what you don't desire. So that you are always wanting to look for the better solution. It's really important to A/B because you don't know how far you've come with these exercises over this weekend. You don't. So let's go back to the old way of doing things. See if while you're doing a little bit of this, if you can hear all the missed opportunities. Don't try and fix it. Just notice what pops up because that default, that's what wants to show up on stage. This is why you need to know what it is so you can identify, okay, what do I not want and what tools do I need in order to not do this? This is what your body will do under stress with adrenaline and nerves. This is what your body will probably default to. This is why you've got to break it down consistently. So go back to autopilot, please.
My love, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams and let your heart's desire roam free. No worries, oh, see the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me.
Keep the best of that and add everything else. Okay, you ready?
Okay, so we're going back to the position.
Play the game.
Play the
Keep
game.
the best of what you just did if you want it, and then add the best of your game and maintain. You want to maintain staying in the zone all the way through. You ready?
From the top.
From the top. Absolutely. It starts right now. Your whole instrument. Keep that excitement, but add the stuff.
My love, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams and let your heart's desire roam free.
Okay, great. So you can tell that she's still directing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. So,
Follow.
Remember the width. it disappears a little bit. We want the back space, but we still want the width in front of the uvula. You know, like a cat that's looking at a bird out a window. They can smell them through like the. Yeah. I know my cat loves eating flies. Hey, I know, right? All right, you ready? Ha! Ha! All right, you ready to stay in the zone? Here we go. Start them off and don't do anything just until eaves.
Just emotion.
Yes. Whole body. Unlock the knees. Use your lower muscles. Big muscles win.
My love, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams and let your heart's desire.
Okay, she's still bumping you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still doing this. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks for 5 pounds.
I know, right? I know, right? So let's start it again. Watch what I do. Ready? If you want to get that follow all, ready? Pitch. Can you feel what you're going to do? Remember, your story's got to be complete before you begin. It's the answer to what you already know.
My love, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
Use your ears to solve the follow all for me. Follow all, follow all. Remember, follow. Said follow all. Leads, you're doing the reverse chord thing. Follow all, follow, follow. Okay? Remember that part, leads? Ready? And huh?
My love, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
It does follow.
You done follow?
I did.
Okay?
It does follow.
Don't worry about that yet. They have to, if they do it fast, it'll be choppy.
Okay, I have a question. So the basses are going, follow all your dreams. So for us, you want us to start
Follow
and
your
sound louder. Okay.
dreams.
Okay.
Follow your
Bit fuller.
Yeah, but it's off.
Yeah, not so much louder, but fuller, right?
Yes.
When they're down.
Follow your dreams.
Right, okay.
It's not the same.
Okay, leads and baritones. Leads and baritones. Here's a trick for you. Follow. Leads, if you're putting the L on the second note, it's going to be choppy. Follow. Put it on the first note. Follow your. Put the L's on the note that you're leaving. Okay?
Okay.
Same for you baritones. Put your notes on the note that you're leaving. Can everybody put the L's on the note that they're leaving? Follow your. So follow all your. Follow. Let the L be part of the joiner. Follow your. Right? And for the baritones, the opposite. What are you singing? Follow, follow, Okay, slowly.
My love.
See, that's where we're getting separation. We need to agree on where we're putting the L's. And sing right through, tune those up, okay? Focus on tuning your L's on the note that you're leaving. Got it? And?
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
Now, slowly, slowly. Now, calling it at the same time. And?
My
Oh,
love.
sorry, that was bad.
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
And?
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
Right, so now I want you to sing that. While you're away, I hope you. While you're away, I want it almost like you're starting an up tune. You ready? And?
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
Dreams. Bases. So can you start it like an up tune? So bass is your my love, and you're going to expand. And as you do, while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams. Okay, we're going to decrescendo into the, we're going to bring them into a ballad. They don't know you're starting a ballad until we follow all your dreams. Then they'll know it's the ballad. Ready? Pitch. And
My
one more
love.
time. This is the pitch bases. In the space. You've got to breathe in the space.
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
We're gonna slow it down. We're starting to there. Ready? And
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams. And let your heart's desire roam free. No worry, woe. See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle.
right? So you've got to play with that poignancy in this intro. So that slowing that down, being bigger at the beginning, will give you the opportunity to retardando there, so they can actually get those notes without starting soft and trying to do it fast and soft, and it's just not working. So just get big on that nice big. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams. And that gives you a chance to put the L's on the notes you're leaving. Dreams, and everybody can breathe together, as long as you're breathing in character. Dreams, and legends.
So everybody takes a breath there.
Well,
Yeah,
no, needs to, but.
let's just try everybody taking a breath there. If you do it this way, then everybody can, as long as you stay in character on that breath. Because then we take out a potential sync error. So while you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams. It's like the drums. Do you think of that? Listen to one another. Here we go.
We all sing and now?
You're all
We take a
singing,
breath,
yeah, you're
we're all
all
singing
breath
and
after
again.
dreams, but dreams and let. So you see how that has to have extension, that breath, dreams and let. Instead of dreams and let, not an option, it has to stay in motion, okay? Pitch. your eyes closed. Everybody hears that pitch.
My love.
Can I hear everybody, can I feel everybody's energy being with the bases on that, instead of waiting for your part to come in? As if you're singing with them.
Yeah.
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
Now come in. Follow your dreams. Ready? Leads. And pitch. Everybody.
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
Okay, leads alone. My love.
While you're away.
Okay.
While you're away, such a there.
Pitch. Sing along with that leads and can you keep that line for me? Okay. Stop singing. Keep that line. Here's the pitch. Here's your ear. Listen. What's your first note? Smile. You smile and you sing absolutely perfectly in tune. Okay? Again. Faces you in. And
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
okay, you're popping up your follow. Can you pull that back like a tissue? The whole thing like a tissue coming out of the box with the bases. Smiling. Whole game. And
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
that's what I want, okay? All right, baritones, try not to screw it up, jump in. Everybody's up there, right? And
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
one more time, baritone, smooth it out. And
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams.
now can you do this as you sing follow all for me? Follow.
All your dreams.
Okay, everybody, and one for my love.
Sorry.
All right, everybody? Follow all your... Pitch again. Breathe in the top of that smile and mind space.
My love. While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams. And let your heart's desire roam free. No worry, Lord. See the pyramids along the
Is that closer?
Nile.
Do you want me to drive it a couple more times? You ready? One more time?
I have a question.
Yes.
When we go, no. It's all right? No. Lars,
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So you've got some keywords: away, desire. You know? What is that going to sound like to you? What can you use to make desire sound like desire? No worries. Oh. Those O's mean something. They're not just notes. Oh, see the pyramid. Maybe you long to see it too, but it's their turn. Be happy for them. Okay? Who's love?
My love.
While you're away, I hope you follow all your dreams, and let your heart's desire roam free. No worry, oh, see the pyramid.
about you guys, but I made a decision.
What's your decision?
I'm gonna sing.
Oh,
Great decisions. Make it so, make it so.
So it has to be in Stockholm, and you're a good director. You got this. You got this.
She's very good.
Not like that.
well,
It takes practice.
it's a stretch.
You know what?
We're all learning, we're all learning.
It's interesting because I had not, I guess maybe I just hadn't gotten to the point where I felt that I could drag that much more
Oh,
out
shit,
of the
yes, you
song.
can, you can. They'll show up. Don't cave to them. Direct the song you want. Make them show up.
Well, I just heard it now, so they
Now
goodness sakes, all for me either.
So, I mean, some of that, you're like, where's she going with this? But when you relaxed into it, did it not make sense?
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
yes,
Okay, good.
it did. Yeah, we were sort of anticipatory.
No, that's good, that's good. But didn't I get your attention though?
You did.
You should be singing the song every single time, like you can't wait to see what happens next. Because then it gives it a vibrancy. You went everywhere I wanted to. It's like desire. I just gave you the emotion that I wanted, and you're like, ah, that's it. Sometimes it was this, and then I released it, and then I brought you in on something else, and then I slowed you down, and you were like, where the hell is this going? But I could feel it in the music, you know?
I just wanted to go for the ride.
Right?
Yeah.
Just on board.
But imagine you're in the audience. Imagine the audience is there, and they see and feel a chorus going, dreams, it's happening in the moment. Imagine them having the experience of you experiencing this way for the first time ever. Right? Instead of trying to repeat the same thing over and over again and try to not make changes, what I'm asking you to do is be flexible enough to go, I've never been here before. I'm at the edge of my capacity, but I'm not giving up. Can you imagine? Do you know how that translates to the audience? And for you as a director, it's like, I know you're at the edge of capacity, but this is where the song has to go. There's a certain demand that happens inside the music, and that creates a lot of spark. That creates a lot of spark. You could feel it, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Every time you sing the song, you gotta feel like you're at the absolute edge of your capacity. Every single time, emotionally, tools-wise, physically, that you just can't find anything else in you right now, but you're not giving up. You cannot have no in your heart. Not doing it is not an option. That's how deeply you must dig every single time. Every time you rehearse, at home, or here, or with your sections, every single time. And every single time, that's how you need to direct. Like, this is the essential thing that needs to be said in the song. Let's find it together, right now, right here, like this is the last time it'll ever happen. And every time you sing it, it's going to be like the first time you've ever done it and the last time you'll ever do it. Every single time. That's what makes a ballad kick-ass. That's what makes a kick-ass ballad. In a small group, you need that. Small group, you get up there, the thing about it is you got intimacy on your side. And when your hearts are all like, all the way through a ballad, you know, the soft ones like you're burning for this thing. You can do things that bigger groups cannot do. They can out-muscle you with sound, but they can't out-intimate you, and they can't out-heart you. Because everybody sees everybody in the audience sees every single one of you, because there's so few of you. And if that commitment is here, they're going to feel that commitment between you guys, and they're going to feel each one of you on the edge of your, like, I don't know where we're going, but I'm going. That is so intoxicating to be a part of. The audience is going to want to jump up on stage and be in your chorus.
Can you remember, you guys, remember what the judges said at the festival?
Oh, we
About that you've got a heart, you love each other, it was so apparent.
It's your secret weapon.
Fake that. You all have it, that was supposed to be in. You all have it.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
the audience in the room with you. Like, I want you to, like, when you come in here, here's a nice little thing that you can, like, put pins in. Look at this, it's right here. I want you to put up pictures of people that you know in your region that are gonna be in the audience that you really want them to feel the thrill of what's going on. I want you to put their pictures up here. I want you to put pictures up here of all the other choruses and know that what you're leaving on the stage is something for them to borrow your energy so that they can have the most successful day they can have too. You know? If you set the stage, literally set the stage with your generosity and your fearlessness and wish nothing but that plus more for your competitors, you'll feel good about yourself. And maybe they'll pick up a little spark of your energy, because God knows they probably need it. You gotta go in like we already know what our day is, we already won. So now we're here to just share, you know, be generous with what we found.
And that's exactly why we need to go, and we need to compete. That's exactly why.
Competition is irrelevant, but showing up for your region is important.
I have a question. I don't know anything about those experiences, but for me, a lot of times when I'm on stage, you know, you talk about story and having that personal connection with the song that you sing. A lot of times I find myself really getting into it. I find myself defaulting. The only thing that's on my mind is, damn it, I love music. I love doing this. I love how this feels. And sometimes I wonder, is that a bad place to be? Should I stick myself in the story only?
That's exactly a good place to be. But what you need to do as a group is make sure that your matched approach is so unified that you can lose yourself in it without losing your story. And sometimes I flash back and forth. I know where my Achilles heels are in a song, and I know that I have to prepare that. I know, like, I can give you a great example. One of them was the middle part of this one song that is supposed to be, you know, I wish I had my old pal back again. It's supposed